I am Steve. I just wanted to say that. Hey everybody, it's LTM here. I'm at Walmart right now getting a couple things, and I'm about to go and watch a Minecraft movie. Yes, it has the word "I" in it. A Minecraft movie. Why can't you just call it the Minecraft movie, not a Minecraft movie? It just seems a little weird. Anyways, okay, so if you grew up in the 2010s, there was a game called Minecraft. It was a game where you're in this big reality where you're fighting little mutants and you're building your own world. It's like a three-dimensional world where you're building your own world, you're fighting little creatures and all that other stuff. It was awesome. I remember playing the first game many years ago when it was at its prime. Really fun game, actually. Probably one of the best video games of that decade, along with Angry Birds. So it was a revolutionary game. It was really different and unique at the time. And basically, it would go on to become this big merchandising sellout. It became a franchise. It spawned spin-offs. It basically spawned a whole series of other games. So basically, when I heard they were making a motion picture out of it, and they casted Jack Black as Steve, I kind of rolled my eyes a little bit, and I didn't want to say it was, and then when the trailer started coming out, I didn't want to say it looked terrible or that it was going to be like the worst film of that year, because let's be honest, we're not even near the halfway yet of this year. But it did look kind of odd and concerning, considering, number one, video game movies are poison, even though we've had some recently good ones, like the Sonic the Hedgehog trilogy, the recent Mario movie, Mortal Kombat, Rampage, some really good ones out there. Some of them are actually better than what they could have been. It's just, you know, video game movie, it's kind of different when you're making a movie based on a video game. You got to be really careful who you're aiming it at, because the video game industry is in a rough shape, whether it be because of the games themselves or sales, or of course the fan bases of video games. So you got to be careful who you're aiming this at. So it's here. The Minecraft movie is here. I'm gonna go watch the movie, and I'll give you all my thoughts when I come back. This is LTM, and I'll be right back. Hey everybody, it's LTM here. I just got back from watching Minecraft, and I was gonna do the review at home or at the theater, but I had to drop some friends off and stuff like that, so I don't want to pressure myself too much. So I'm gonna go in and talk about this movie. So as I stated in the beginning, I grew up with Minecraft. I was very concerned about the film, and after seeing the reviews, everybody was pretty split with it. And then I saw it, and I was actually pretty impressed with the film. Is it a great film? No. But it is a fun, good time for what it is. But before I talk about the film itself, I do want to talk about the audience we were in there with. So we sat at the very back, and in the very front, there were a whole lot of kids. And they were just clapping and cheering and doing all this all fun stuff. And they were just going insane. Like whenever there was a reference to the game or a character that they knew, they were just going crazy. And then we were kind of getting into that too. We weren't fully involved with them, but we were I will admit, whenever I saw a character, I did get excited for it. So we had a fun time in the theater. So despite how wild it was. And, I know, yesterday, the day before that, I can't remember if it was yesterday, but basically that's where there is this trend going around, as far as I know, about kids and they're going around screaming around, terrorizing theaters. And I'm just gonna say, if you have a parent and you're basically going around thinking that this is a good idea to just let kids wreck the theater and throwing popcorn and things like that, think before taking them to see this. Just because I know there's been a lot of theaters that are recently banning this movie, or making sure parents are taking their kids to watch this, because there's a lot of stuff going on with it. So just want y'all to be aware of the controversy surrounding this as I'm recording this. So anyways, so as I was saying, the movie was pretty good. Not great. I do have its problems, but I enjoyed it. First of all, we'll get to the positives and negatives. The positives are Jack Black and Jason Momoa are great in this. I was really good digging their acting, and they did a good job. The cast does a good job too, but Jack Black is the real show stealer. Like him singing that chicken song. There's like a chicken song in the movie, and he does a really good job singing that. It's really catchy, and I have a feeling it's going to become a meme at some point. The visuals are pretty cheap, or actually pretty cool depending on your view. If you like the Minecraft games or familiar with it, you might like the visuals in this. If not, then you'll probably see them as just cheap and bland for the most part, because it's literally just Minecraft visuals. The story is not much, honestly, but it does a good job with itself. It does a good job reenacting with the characters and the chemistry and everything like that. My problems with the movie involves the pacing, a lot of it, and lack of exposition. Like, they don't explain well, they do explain where the world comes from, but they don't explain like why does Jack Black how long does Jack Black stay in that dungeon, or how long does he do this and stuff like that. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot of character development. It's pretty weak. The character development, even though the acting is good, the character development is very weak. It does have some funny humor. Some of it's pretty juvenile, but not every joke lands. But it does have its funny moments, especially the stuff with Jennifer Connelly and this one character. I forgot the name of it, but I think it's like a villager or something, and she's teaming up with him. And as pointless as that plot is, I was really digging that, and I really thought it was really funny. So overall, if you're not familiar with the games, it's very unlikely you're not going to like this movie. But if you are curious, or if you do love the games, this is a must watch. I definitely recommend it. It's not a, I wouldn't say this, okay, maybe not a must watch, but it is something to go see if you have kids or if they're familiar with the games. I give it a 7.5 out of 10. It's a good kids movie. If you plan on going to this movie thinking that this is a kids film, then yeah, you're not going to dig this movie out. But if you are curious, go check it out. I think you'll probably have a great time. Just be careful what audience you're going into, though. But anyways, that's all for this review. Please subscribe, comment below, let me know. This is ZL Tim, and I'll see you guys later.